Hey y'all, hey! This is LaQuisha at Confident Canvas, and I am happy to share with you today some examples of creative windows which I have shared this month for Archer and Olive. And I'm going to show you the 3 different ways you can use this as described in my printable for this. And this is my Archer and Olive B5 linked in the article. And then also I wanted to show you one of the things that I have done with creative windows. So this was the gratitude that I documented in November 2022. And so as you can see, when I turn my heading page, I have a very small torn creative window here. So basically a creative window is just a torn opening in a page of your journal that will reveal the page underneath. And so as a result, it makes your journal look creative. And also for those of us who are trying to use up the rest of our journaling pages, this can be helpful in using those remaining pages if we're ready to get to our next notebook. And so here is a very small creative window leading to a page of gratitude. And then I did that for the entire month of November. I'll show you just a few more just to give you an example. So again, this is a single creative window page, whereas the ones that I'm getting ready to show you examples of have multiple creative windows leading to their focal point. So the focal point is whatever you want the viewer to see through your window. But for this, because I was just documenting my gratitude daily, I just wanted you to see the doll or the image of the young lady through each window, and this is supposed to be representative of me. And so as you can see, the pages are blank outside of the minimal decoration that I did outside the creative window, which is absolutely fine for me because we do so much in our journals all the time, right? So this is just an opportunity for us to be creative still, but not do so much if you still want to fill the pages of your journal. And so I'll show you just a few more. And so sometimes you can have a small window that has a heavily embellished page underneath. Like you wouldn't be able to tell from here, but when you turn the page, you're like, oh, there's more to see. So here are a few more examples. And then there is a page or an example where I did 2 small creative windows. So that's here, 9 and 10, and then you'll see a full page of gratitude. So hopefully that was helpful, but also I want to show you some more examples of my creative windows and how they can be used. So this is my craft paper Archer and Olive A5, and I actually opened this book with creative windows. So as you see the beginning of it, you will see my initial for my first name, LaQuisha, L. And in this case, it's a bit different because here you have a single window, and here we have pages leading up to our focal point, which is my initial. So this is my first page. This is like a little flip. So I have more underneath the flip just to help with the decoration of the window, and then my actual focal point page with my initial on it. So looking from the beginning, you would know that all that is there. These creative windows are leading up again to our focal point. Okay, so this is a creative window leading up to the L. I could have made the doll sticker the focal point, but I wanted someone when they open the book to know that this belongs to me. And so the next one I'm going to show you is in my watercolor journal by Archer and Olive. And this one has similar. So I have 3 pages leading up to my focal point. This time it's not my initial, but an image that I painted And I also decorated around each window so that you could have some depth and texture leading up to the focal point. So this is a creative style of decorating your journal. And then each page is like a page in itself that can be decorated and so on and so forth. So here is our focal point page. And again, you wouldn't even know that all this is here just from looking at the start of this. Because it's only focusing in on her face. And so I hope that this gave you some inspiration as to how you can do either single windows of a focal point in your journal or multiple windows that lead up to a focal point. Now also, just another thing, it doesn't have to lead up to an image. It can lead up to text. So maybe you wrote a quote, or you hand lettered a word that was important to you, your word of the year, something like that. That could be also your focal point in your creative windows. You also can have as many windows as you want or as few as you'd like. You can also decorate both sides of this, and I actually did that in another journal. So this is an old Archer and Olive notebook that I am using again because I want to use up the remaining pages inside. And so here I have another creative window opportunity. And so this has 3 pages. The thing that made the difference, or made it look a bit different from what you see here, which I'm trying to keep all in screen. So I inked the edge inside of each window so that you could really see the depth of that leading up to my heavily embellished page. So again, you can have as many or as few as you'd like. You can also decorate multiple sides. So here I just really focused on the window pages where I decorated, but here I decorated all around these pages, and even I was going to journal on this side to coincide with this girl. Changed my mind and did it behind her instead. But I just wanted to offer you that opportunity that you don't have to leave these pages blank. I don't want you to see them as wasted pages. These are artistic, creative pages leading up to your journal entries for the day or planner pages. So I hope this was helpful. If you use this idea or strategy, please tag us so we can see at Archer and Olive, also me at Confident Canvas. I would love to see and cheer you on. And thank you so much for watching and joining.